On the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Coming in off the road, the Pistons are back in Detroit for this game. Here, matched up against Boston. It's how they'll tip off the new season. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched. Harris misses. All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Now, here's Boucher. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Now, here's Cunningham. And he drives in. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Cunningham finishing through the whistle. Great body control with that contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
Now, here's Tatum. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Puts the move on. Great defense that time from Duren. Cunningham outside. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now, here's Cunningham. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Back to Duren. Pass to Cunningham. From the arc. Boucher with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Right side Tatum. Over Cunningham. Tatum's shot is off.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Here's Cunningham. The 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
And here is Tatum. No scoring in this one. The kick out to Brown. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Robinson with it. Picked up by Brown. Boston trailing. Here's White. Boston, no good that time either.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Pass to Robinson. Cunningham looking it over. Rebound by the Celtics.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Boston, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Well, he ties things up, but it would have been nice to come away with the lead there.
Outside, Robinson fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Here's Boucher. No good from outside. Pistons leading by 3. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's LeVert. Scoreless thus far. Baseline try. Count it.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
It's stolen by Cunningham. Robinson on the wing. Jacks up a 3. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Here's Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
Pass to Duren. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Cunningham outside. Here's Robinson. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3. Over in the corner, White. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Detroit's ball. Cunningham with it. Drives to the hoop.
With his 6'6" size, Cunningham is so tough to get off his rhythm off the bounce.
White. Off target with his 3. Pass to Thompson. Here's LeVert.
A tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
You know, Tim, regardless of where he's played, Caris LeVert has always found a role.
Well, there's a lot to like, Kevin. He can defend as well as create offensively, and that means he's going to be in your rotation.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A kick out to Simon. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Tatum for 3. That one also missed for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Simon. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Inside. And it's Hauser in the corner. Drops in the tray.
And so much attention goes to Tatum. Props to him for finding the open teammate.
Robinson on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Now Cunningham. He has 5. Pass to LeVert. Lets it go from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, passing is truly one of the strengths of Cunningham's game, even when he's already inside the paint.
Now here's Tatum. Hasn't made one yet.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Stewart misses.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
White, good.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Pass to Stewart. Now here is Robinson. No good with the triple. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't want to break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you, Kevin.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Tatum drives in. Out to White. It's stolen by Cunningham. A nice shot by LeVert. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pistons?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
Cans it from downtown.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. And stolen by White. Now Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now.
Come on, box him out, man.
Pass to White. Shoots it up. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Detroit leading by 6. Here's Cunningham. He's got 8. An easy 2 points on the layup. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Well, they're taking care of the ball on one end of the floor and then forcing mistakes on the other.
Brown wide open. He fired. And the 3 off target. And here's Ivy. Nothing on the board. Pass to Holland. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown feeling it out a bit. Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow. And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Pass to Hauser. There's the three. And another miss by Boston. Detroit leading by 11. Here's Ivey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. So nice to see Jaden Ivey back in action, Tim, after suffering that broken fibula last season.
Yeah, Kevin, he was just hitting his stride when he had a very difficult injury. In particular, he was upping his shooting percentage from the field. Now he's looking to continue that momentum.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Brown. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
A guy with no quit in it. Brown stays on the attack and is well rewarded.
The Celtics have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. Here's LeVert. Rebound, Boston.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Here's Brown. LeVert grabs the miss.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Robinson, that's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Simons missing. Pistons leading by 13. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And he comes up with the deuce. Robinson's got 10 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pritchard with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hauser. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hauser's got his second bucket.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Now Stewart. And here's Ivey. It's hauled in by Brown. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Simons. Still without a basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Here's Ivy. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Ivy's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Brown, no good.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Now Stewart. Here's Ivy. Driving inside.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Here's Simons. Brown outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And here's LeVert. He's got 8. Robinson down low. Puts it up from 12. That's short off the rim. Celtics trailed by 14. Brown with it. He has 7. Brown got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Boston making a switch here. Now, here's Ivy. He's got 9. Duren down low. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Tatum. 5 on the clock. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Harris inside, and he makes good on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 14.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
And stolen by Thompson. Now Ivy. Thompson outside. Back to Ivy. Pass to LeVert. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Launches it. And Tatum pulls it down.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Tatum on the wing. Offline with his 3.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Driving in. Boucher with the steal. Outside Tatum. Outside Simons. Out to White. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Brown with the bucket.
That's a smart pass. Get it to Brown and just let Jalen cook.
Pass to Harris. Shoots the 3. And it's Derek White with the rebound. Celtics trail by 11. Shots good by Boucher.
And that's the right decision when you got a smaller man on you.
Here's Ivy. He's got 9. Harris inside the line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Pistons lead by 11.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Tatum a screen. White bounce pass. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Boucher's shot is off. Detroit leading by 11. Jalen Duren is certainly a force, Tim, in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god.
Pass to Ivy. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Tatum. Back to Simons. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Simons has got his second basket.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
It's Duren, top of the key. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Simons. Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 7. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Cunningham for 3. Boston grabs the miss. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. 3-pointer, Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Cunningham. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. And stolen by Ivy. Cunningham on the wing. And again, Cunningham missing.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Outside Tatum. Pass to Boucher. Over Thompson. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back over to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Cunningham. 2 points. That one goes. Cunningham's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Detroit.
And Cade gets the basket right at the rim, using that length inside.
Here's Boucher. Misses the 3. Pistons leading by 6. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Boston now. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Duren. They get a hand on it. And stolen by White. Finished off the break. Pritchard's got 6 points.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Cunningham outside. Boston grabs the miss. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Back to Cunningham. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Boston on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 5.
Oh, incredible defense. JB, an elite two-way player.
Can't hit from in close. Out to White. And stolen by Harris. Ivy with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Back to Cunningham. Fires away from way outside. Offensive rebound.
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
And here's White. He has 7. Duren pulls it in.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Puts it up. Just 5 to shoot. Can't nail the jumper. Brown outside. Tatum down low. Out left to the wing. Right at the free throw line. Boucher's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Pass to Harris. Oh, good on the triple. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So Boston going with almost an entire new grouping. Celtics trail by 6. Outside, Simons. Hauser misses. The Pistons on offense. Here's Ivy. Off target from outside. Simons with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Queta. Now here's Simons. Here's Queta. They need this one. A three-pointer is right on target. Hauser's got 9. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane, space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
That's terrific. Pass to Queta. Here's Hauser. To the inside. It's stolen by Duren. Here's Ivey. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
So explosive. Get used to seeing a lot of that from Ivey. Wow.
Pass to Brown. From downtown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pistons leading by 7. Now, Ivey. Cunningham with it. He's got 12. Ivey, no one around him. The rebound by Simons. Brown outside. Pass to Simons. Brown right side. Here's Queta. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Queta's got his first basket.
You see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
It's stolen. Here's Minot. Good D by Thompson.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Cunningham for 3. Minot pulls it in.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Pulls up on the elbow. And it's Brown missing.
Well, he'd love to catch fire right now, but at this point, he's actually hurting them.
Now, here's Ivey. 13 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes in. Ivey's got 15 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside, Simons. Fires at the elbow. Rebound, Detroit. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff is now will give them a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now, Ivey, he's got 15. For 3, Jason Tatum grabs the board. Celtics trail by 7. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Detroit leading by 7. Here's Ivy. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Looking to get it going. Inside, Tatum finds the deuce.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Ivy. He's got 17. Harris outside. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum with it. Robinson picks him up. Fires from the wing. Tatum no good. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Left side, Tatum. Over Robinson. Clock at 6. Off the left rim and out. And here's Ivy. Harris a screen. There's the triple. It's good from long range. And now it's a 12-point Piston lead.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Simons. The tray. That shot off the mark.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. Robinson left side. The 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been...
The Celtics, 47.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Cunningham with it. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. And so White will bring it up for Boston. A 12-point game. Pass to Hauser. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him. Now, here's LeVert.
And here's Cunningham. Shoots from 12. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's White. And foul. On the shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Pass to Robinson. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 11.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Now, here's Boucher. It's stolen by Cunningham. Looking to end his cold spell. And Boston with the rebound.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Now, Tatum. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. He gets it in there.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by Hauser. Outside Tatum. Boucher. It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. Kept alive.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Here's LeBron. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Outside Tatum. Shoots over LeVert. Taken away. It's tipped. Hauser with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Outside Tatum. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Robinson. Cunningham on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Minot can't get it to go. Detroit leading by 11. And Boucher sends it back. Here's White. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And it's Hauser in the corner. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Robinson, that's good.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
They've definitely been more opportunistic. They have pushed the pace every time they've had the chance.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Robinson on the wing. Here's Holland. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Boston grabs the miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Pass to Minot. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Detroit leading by 11. And here's LeVert. Boucher defending. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The Celtics making a switch here. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Boucher. No good on the three.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And again, Cunningham missing.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Brown, no good. Pistons leading by 11. They could use a bucket. It doesn't go for him.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Takes the three. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Down low. Here's Durant.
Well, Cunningham is confident running these sets. He just knows how to break down the defense.
Here's Simons. Pass to Queta. Now Boucher wants to get it to Brown and does. Looking to get back on track here. Rebound by the Pistons. And here's Cunningham. Takes it inside. And good that time.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
Now Boucher. And the three misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brown. And the layup is off. Now the Pistons with it. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Cunningham up top. 6 on the shot clock. Ivy outside. Shoots. Duran. Now Cunningham. It's Ivy.
Come to me, come to me.
Outside Harris. And he does not hit. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 15-point game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pistons.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
Well, he was just a menace out there defensively. He pressured the ball. He played passing lanes. Just a total disruptor.
Boucher the screen. Now Simons. Knocks down the three. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tries it from 19. Kept wide by the Pistons. Cunningham fires. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.